This video and all videos on this channel are brought to you by channelfireball.com, your premier #1 source for picking up magic cards through a marketplace online. And of course, it's also brought to you by Ultra Pro, who make wonderful sleeves, incredible deck boxes, and some of the, well, if not some of the best playmats out there. And of course, EDH and Chill is also brought to you by Alter Sleeves, which I've talked about in the past, but not just Alter Sleeves now. They've got a new product coming called Mythic Frames. This is my version of Mythic Frames. I teamed up with Inkling Customs to come up with this sort of like kaiju versus mech, big battle, neon skyline sort of look. And as you can see, it's a product where you get enough to cover an entire deck. I've kept a few of my extended borders and Alter Sleeves in there as well to give some variation, but the cohesive whole you see here is thanks to Mythic Frames. The Kickstarter is live now, where you will be able to kickstart the project, then vote on which sleeves you would like to receive. If each set of sleeves get enough votes, they will go live. There are stretch goals to get cool sleeves like this one here, this Tatyova. Honestly, I could not be more proud of this. I'm basically advertising to you here, but I feel like some of you might not even really feel like this is an advertisement, because this is a product that looks amazing. You probably want, right? Like, look at what Inkling did here with this land. Look at this sort of like mech holding back an explosion in a cityscape around the mana symbol. It's amazing. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's crack on with some EDH and Chill. Hello and welcome back to another episode of EDH and Chill. It's the Commander Show. It's everyone's third favourite Commander Show. But it's the Commander Show where you can say the words like fuck, shit and balls. I'm Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet. And today I'm joined by two new people to this lounge. And the ever returning, like a boomerang, like a snotty tissue you can't get rid of. Like dysentery. It's Olivia, Benthic. Who are you? What do you do? Tell the people at home who you are.
I'm actually, I have to say, I'm really pleased. That was a much gentler comparison than I was expecting.
Comparing you to runny shit, and yeah.
I mean, I expected like an STD or something. So yeah, I'm actually pretty pleased.
Oh, that would have been banging because it's hard. Oh. Look, I don't have much experience with STDs, Olivia. I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying I don't.
Yeah, I mean, neither do I. I just expected with, you know, your style of insult, that's where it was going to go.
Right, so. Okay. But now you've sort of like passive aggressively shot back at me. Can you tell the people at home who you are and what you do?
Absolutely. I'm Olivia Gobert-Hicks. I am a member of the Commander Advisory Group. We just tell the rules committee why they're wrong about stuff.
Oh, I thought you were going to say tells them what to do, and I was like, oh,
no,
it's mask off.
Even if we did, they wouldn't listen, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Sheldon does seem Commander, that way.
Yeah, I stream Commander a couple nights a week on Twitch and dress up because, I don't know, I can.
Like magical characters. I mean, we've all got to have a hobby, right? We've all got to have a hobby.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Right, so that's Olivia. Let's go on to our next edition. So this is Alan. He's called Alan, but you're also called Bloody Nine. But you're also called. Tell people at home. You've got a lot of names. So many hats.
There's a lot of names, a lot of hats, a lot of branding and misbranding. I usually just say Alan Betts, Ramp Gang, Mental Misplay. You know the vibe. I'm out here. So what it is Mental Misplay is the stream. We do live streaming. Cool. Ramp Gang is the players. So I come from a group of players out of Brooklyn, New York, who went through a standard kind of power creep and ended up playing CEDH with each other. So it's long been kind of my mindset that the Ramp Gang is like, you know, we bring the fucking smoke. We're out here. The smoke's so thick, you got to stop, drop, and roll for sure. So we're ready to party at any time. We definitely try to bring spicy plays. And the Mental Misplay stream is all about kind of destigmatizing CEDH, right? So we're out there trying to show that it's just as rowdy and stupid of a time as your battle cruiser or whatever other metas in EDH that you want to call it. So we try to keep rowdy times. And then another mission or kind of ethos that the Mental Misplay stream has is we try to do charitable streams. So about once a month, we'll have guests come on and pick a charity and raise some money for like contemporary causes, things that are affecting us all around. And, you know, in the last shit sandwich of a year that we've been served, we haven't been able to go out and play Commander face to face. We haven't been able to go and buy Doritos and whatever it is at the LGS while we're playing. So I've kind of encouraged people, hey, you've got a couple extra bucks right now. Let's use it to help somebody who's out there fighting that good fight. So that's what Mental Misplay is about. We try to bring spicy plays. I'll be slinging Meren today, and it's I've adjusted it slightly from my standard Notorious Meren builds. Very, very like a couple of subs, and we'll see how it does. I'm super pumped to play with you, and thank you for having me on.
No, thank you. I was going to come in with some snide comment about you pub stomping a group here, and then you're like, oh, but we also do all this charity work, and I was like, oh, now I can't say it. Now he's making the bad guy.
Of course you can. Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens. I basically took out like the more egregious stacks pieces that are in the deck. Oof. and put in a couple of like creatures that draw cards. Basically,
I was kind of looking forward to it because I've got this rep of being like the Staxy playing person on Commander Clash I was on for that season. I'm like, I don't even like Stacks that much. I just played it twice, and people were like, "Oh my god, what an evil man!" It's like,
I mean, it's not bad. We took out Null Rod, Sphere of Resistance, Karn, and Thorn of Amethyst. So, like, you know, and I put in like Orin, Frostfang, and a couple of other like, you know, card draw heavy some stuff to, you know, play a little more a little speedier rather. Okay. There's still there are some still very egregious stacks pieces in here, so we'll see if we can land them.
Wicked.
We'll see what happens. I'm super pumped to play with you guys though, and super I mean to be very blunt, super pumped to be part of the, you know, Mythic Frames family. This is a super crazy experience. This has been a total blast.
Oh, that's a good segue. Right, Chad. Hello, sir. Can you tell the people at home who you are, what you do, and then maybe sort of like, what is this mysterious Mythic Frames that was just mentioned?
Yeah, sure. My name is Chad. I am the owner of Mythic Gaming, which is the company that launched Alter Sleeves in 2019. We recently rebranded our parent company to be Mythic Gaming so we could expand into more spaces, really create more opportunities to connect artists, content creators, and players around the world. I am not a streamer. I sit behind a desk a lot and I work on spreadsheets. So I really am excited to be playing today with this group. We are in the process of launching a Kickstarter, or the Kickstarter is live now, I should say, and that's the Mythic Frames Kickstarter. You'll see everyone who's playing today is actually playing one of the Mythic Frames sets. And what it is like Alter Sleeves was a way for you to customize your specific cards that you loved in a non-permanent way. Mythic Frames allows you to do that for your whole deck. And we've partnered with some of the most amazing content creators and artists, and they teamed up and came up with designs that inspired them. So everything you're going to see from the other three today is designed by them and their artist partner. And I'm bringing one from Aaron Miller and Nadine, who goes by Nissa Cosplay. They came up with this awesome mono green style aesthetic. I never play green. I always play different Mardu or Grixis colors. So I was super inspired to try my hand at a green deck. First time ever mono green. So I'm probably going to do terrible, but I hope to have some fun.
This is exciting because you might see the light, right, and move across to, because green is the best color in Commander, so you might see the light there.
Yeah. Can I just say, like, Chad, why am I the one repping your company harder than you?
He's got the sleeves. He's got the back sleeves.
Yeah, I got the Alter Sleeves.
I'm just displaying the website.
Chad, show her the Mythic Frames tattoo you got now. Show her the Mythic Frames tattoo.
It's on my back. I'd have to climb on the table.
I see.
It's
Ooh, Mythic Frames tramp stamp.
So for people who are looking to like check it out, there will be a link in the description below. You would have heard this mentioned before because it's in last week's episode of EDH and Chill as well. And you'll see more and more as we go. Although I've kept maybe 10 cards in my deck not in this sleeve pattern because of their frame, and 2 of them are in my hand,
same.
so I'm going to be embarrassed as I don't play them. But
I have some Alter Sleeves in this that aren't in the
yeah, exactly.
frame.
That's part of the reason I kept them as well. With that out of the way, I guess we should roll off. Has people got D6s to hand, like 1 or 2? Have anyone got those?
Yep.
Got 2.
Yeah, let's do it. Right. I have got a 6.
I rolled off.
I have 1 on the ground.
I got a 6 too.
I got a 4.
6.
Okay, we roll those 6s. I got a 7.
8.
And 9.
Where's that other? Okay, all right.
All that playing Warhammer and it's not paid off. It's totally not paid off. I'm still terrible at rolling dice. Right, so you're up first then, Chad. Right, good luck, everybody.
All right. Good luck. Have fun, everyone.
All right. Ellis Island in Las Vegas has failed me.
Oh, those are casino dice? That's amazing.
Yeah, they're casino dice.
Got my basic forest and Findhorn elves to start, and I will pass the turn.
Absolutely popping off.
That's ridiculous. All right. Kick off the festivities with Zagoth Triome. Enters tapped. Pass.
Cool. I'm gonna draw my soul ring. No. I'll play.
Back off his Sultai.
Yes, Sultai.
Okay.
Yeah. Go play my. Oh, Olivia. While we pass over for the first couple of turns, tell me what you're playing as well. I'll pass the turn at this point. Go ahead.
Oh, sure. This is my Najeela all women deck, the Well Actually deck. All the creatures are ladies. And yeah, 5-color warrior shenanigans.
Cool.
Typical
cool.
Najeela stuff.
Alan,
Awesome.
Alan, I'm passed to you, my friend.
Oh, excellent. Big draws. Let's get it. Okay, I'll take that. That's going to be an exotic orchard. We're in Golgari, thankfully, with the orchard. We're going to tap it for green. And there's your Elvish Mystic, and I'll ship it.
Awesome. I'm going to untap, draw for turn. We are going to play a forest, and let's go with a nature's lore. And I will do that now and just pass the turn and put it into play.
I'm gonna second Olivia's end step, but I'm gonna start doing it now. So if you've got
Okay.
like a wasteland or an exotic orchard or similar, then count me as having a
do
Misty
not.
for now.
Word. Gotcha.
I'll get a breeding pool tapped.
Play Rejuvenating Springs untapped because I have friends at the table. Actually, you know what? Let me take that back.
I need to upgrade this breeding pool. It's like the Guilds of Ravnica one. It's just there's nothing
yeah.
wrong with it, but it does make me feel like a scrub.
I will play a mountain, tap both for Goma Fata Vanguard, and pass.
I have no idea what that is. What is that?
That is a human warrior. Whenever Goma Fata Vanguard attacks, target creature an opponent controls with power less than or equal to the number of warriors you control cannot block this turn.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Wow.
Well, I'm going to play a burgeoning. I'll pretend I played this land before I did that in case I get pissed, because
Yeah,
we have
no worries.
got comp EDH players at the table, so I should be playing a bit more timely.
Mhm,
I'm
I'm
then
going to
gonna
be here silently seething, just tilting off the planet.
pass the turn. Gonna pass the turn.
So you mentioned the Ravnica breeding pool you got there, and it is cool because it has a watermark in it. So I'm a sucker for the watermarks.
Oh, 100%.
I always think they look really good. So that is a redeeming feature.
I mean, frustratingly, I know it's guildless, but it bugs me that the Dissension Ghost Quarter doesn't have like a, I don't know, something on it, because obviously all the shock lands from the original Dissension stuff have the watermarks, right? I think they do, right? OG Ravnica has the watermarks as well. I'm almost certain. Yeah.
Think so?
The signets do, so I assume the lands do.
That's really pretty too. It's got a bunch of ghosts on it. Big draws. Let's get it. Hey, that's what I like to see. That's awesome. That's gonna be Phyrexian Tower as land for turn.
Trigger my burgeoning then and put this Field of the Dead into play. Carry on.
Yup.
Oh.
Field of the Dead. We're gonna get fucking crazy.
He's just distracting from everyone else.
Let's go.
Let's get it. Yup. We're gonna do 1, 2. So we've got black, green, and then we're gonna crunch this elf over here for 2 black, and there she is. That's gonna be Meren. I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will proceed to end. Meren trigger, target Elvish Mystic, back in hand.
Yeah, wicked. So for those wondering at home, just in case, because of the lack of text, I mean, to be honest, you can't read half the fucking cards in a webcam EDH game anyway. But Meren returns a creature to hand unless she has enough, or you have enough experience count, should I say, to return it to play. And that Meren there has got like Dama Rider. It's got your artist's likeness on the front, right?
Yeah, so I mean, when I was working with Dama on this, we got to, we did the sleeves first, and then we were like, well, what are we gonna do for the commander? And I was like, well, obviously it's gotta be like the traditional Dama self-portrait, as Meren. And she was like, all right, bet, like that's like awesome. And I was thinking like she's done so many of those and they're so gorgeous that I was like, I have to play to my artist's strengths. So I was like, let's just get the traditional one on there. And she was like, all right, dunzo.
That's wicked.
We started talking about the rings around the hands and all that. And she was like, yeah, got you, like easy. So
well, me and Inkling are also in our sleeves. She's in the robot mech that is fighting a giant tentacle monster. The tentacle monster obviously being the hairs of my arsehole. Chad, I think it's your turn.
All right, bud. I'm going to untap, draw for turn. Let's drop a Ancient Tomb.
I'm going to trigger Burgeoning and put a Fatal Passage into play.
Yep. And we'll do a...
I thought my camera perspective, I've got it at a slight angle to get the best lighting. I thought the perspective was an issue, but as I'm developing a ball set, I'm noticing that you can tell that I'm at an angle, can't you, ever so slightly? Maybe I should...
I didn't even notice until you said it, and now I
and
cannot
now you
unsee
can't unnotice it. It's on a boat, swaying.
Just
Yeah,
running
right.
the slant. I'm going to play a Vidalcan Orrery,
Woo!
and on that, I will pass the turn.
You take 2 from the Ancient Tomb, yeah?
Yep.
I'm watching you, Chad. I'm watching you. You're over there saying you never played mono green before, just so you can slip by us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to crack this Fatal Passage in Olivia's end step again.
Yeah. Okay. Snow-covered plains for me. Tap 3. Bring out Najeela.
I'm going to trigger my Burgeoning there as well. I'm searching for the forest with the Mythic Frame on it because it looks so good. There we go.
Chad, I'm going to swing at you with Goma Fata for 2.
All right.
Another warrior will come out tapped and attacking.
With the Burgeoning trigger, I'll put Simic Growth Chamber into play and put the Ghost Quarter back in my hand.
All right. I'm going to take 3, I think.
3 damage. Yeah.
All right.
So Najeela
That'll
gives
do
you
it
a
for me.
warrior every time you attack with a warrior, right?
Correct.
And then 5 mana, untap and fight again.
Yes.
And I know you told
specifically Wooburg too. Yeah.
Woodburg. I know you told me what the uncommon and the warrior just attack with did, but I got so distracted by both the art and the frame, I don't remember what you said.
It is that's totally fine. It's actually it's funny when I saw this card, I was like, this is perfect for Najeela, and I had no other opinion on it. It's when this GFV attacks target creature an opponent controls with power less than or equal to the number of warriors you control can't block this turn.
Right. Okay, I'm with you.
Awesome.
I'm going to pay 5 with my Simic Growth Chamber and play a Tatyova. I'm then going to play a Windswept Heath, triggering Tatyova.
I feel like I should take
Draw
all
a
these sleeves
card.
off because they're matte and you can't see
Gain a
anything.
life.
I
No,
was
I can
gonna
see
a-
him. I can see him.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
it
ask
was-
about that because you had the Eclipse sleeves earlier. I was gonna ask if the I don't remember what it's called, but like the semi kind of non-glossy.
They're
Eclipse
not
sleeves.
as clear, but I
Yep.
hate the glossy stuff.
Hmm.
And so
These are also
because
eclipses
I don't like how it feels. I don't like
Okay.
the glare, especially in a convention setting. But for lighting for streaming, they're better. And it's insanely frustrating to me because I don't want to re-sleeve everything and then have to do it again when it's time to play in person.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead,
yeah.
Alan. It's over to you, my friend.
All right.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of these. I think they look pretty good. Like I said,
Yeah.
my lighting setting
It's
isn't
just
perfect.
it's slightly muted, right? But it's still readable and
Yeah.
discernible. I don't know.
Hell yeah, that's a mana confluence. Love it. I like hitting lands. We're gonna go green for an Elvish Mystic again. Surprise, surprise. And let's get
In the
we'll
bin.
go like semi-political, right?
Oh, you
let's
played a land.
go-
I'm going to trigger my Burgeoning, by the way.
Yeah, that's fair.
Trigger
And
Game Life.
Burgeoning is doing some work.
That burgeoning is how many lands do you run in that Tatyova deck? Is it like 56 lands or something preposterous?
It varies. It's never lower than 40. I have been as high as 47 before, and people are like,
Yeah.
"You're wild." I'm like, "No, it's amazing. Shut up. What are you on about?" It's so good.
It is. It is something.
So that's going to be 1 green off the mana confluence. I'll pay 1 life, and that's going to be a Spore Frog, Meren staple, classic.
Well, goodbye combat step.
And I will, a little bit of protection from, punchies is always good. I'm going to crunch that right off the jump to tick up my own personal experience counters. They're mine. They go on me, Alan. I love that aspect of these commanders that it gives me the experience counter. I think that's extremely funny. And I guess I could have done it for 2 mana, but that's okay. I will proceed to end. We're not going Chad's open.
Get him. Go on. Let your inner CDH player out. Go on.
We're going to do punchies on Chad for 3 with Meren.
Okay. Yeah, I've got no blocks. So
Very dangerous with the Vidal Canori out. He could have like flashed in some sort of bear or something. And I'll proceed to end. Meren Trigger will target the Spore Frog, and it will come back to the fields.
End of turn, I'm going to do 3 visits.
Yep, and I will ship it from there. Big pass. Vidal Canori.
Here's a question. Burgeoning. Is it advantage for when land enters the battlefield or just gets played? I don't actually know. To Scryfall.
It says whenever an opponent plays a land.
Okay, so it's only for the lands played then, not for entering the battlefield?
I see.
So you got a bonus one off of Nature's Lore then?
No, I don't, because you it's not you playing it. That's you getting. So the same way, like if you can't crack up, it's not your land drop. There is a thing that a player has, like a land drop total, and it counts that. It's the same as City of Traitors, I assume, right? It only cares about that particular action, not a land coming into play.
Yep, I looked. The card ruling says very specifically when a player plays a land, it triggers, but when they put a land onto the battlefield, it does not.
The funny thing
play
is,
and put have different meanings.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm almost certain that like that has happened to me in a game, but either A, it's been so long, or B, I'm so unattentive I've never really noticed.
Yeah.
But there you go, everybody at home. You've now learned something. Oh, is that a land drop? I'm going to trigger my burgeoning.
So I had untap, draw,
Ghost Quarter, trigger.
Mine, pass the turn.
Big ramp out here. Big ramp. This is nutty.
Ramp energy. All right.
It's ramp or die for sure. I learned that a long time ago.
Rejuvenating Springs.
I'll trigger. I think I'll put a land into play.
Okay. I think you should. I'll play Smothering Tithe.
I'm going to respond to that on the stack by cracking both these fetches. I'm going to go down 2 and up 2, get 2 lands, trigger Tatyova, draw 2 cards before Smothering Tithe is in play, because I can't have everyone can't have all the fun, right?
I'm not trying to have fun. I'm just trying to have mana.
Your creature should be untapped, right?
Oh yeah, I'd have remembered eventually.
Oh no! Normally when I search for my trop, it's whiteboarded, but the one downside of Mythic Frames.
I definitely ran into that. So I'm so used to tutoring through this deck and looking and being able to find that Bayou because it's got the white border. And I think when I got the first altar sleeve for it, I was like, oh, now it's a little different. And yeah, now it really changes how I look for cards. Like I have to look at the actual name of the cards rather than what kind of border type and what it's got on it, which is really fun.
What I'll also do while I'm doing all this is I'm Ghost Quarter my own forest to get a third land. So I'm drawing 3 cards before the Smothering Tithe resolves. The island off of the Ghost Quarter, and I still need to find my trop.
What is Tatyova's
she's a strong, independent Merfolk Druid. She's also a 3/3.
Okay.
I might end up countering the Smothering Tithe if I draw a counter spell, just as a heads up. So let's see. I'm not saying. Well, actually, maybe we can make a deal here, right? We're gonna have to work hard to get through this like recurable Spore Frog. That's all I'm saying.
I understand.
I understand. Right, draw my 3 cards. Ghost Quarter. 3 cards. Oh wow! If that was sequenced not in a quick way, I'd have a better line. You know what? I will. Yeah, it happens. Don't worry about it. Carry on. You've got Smothering Tithe.
Love it. Tithe is strong.
You're gonna make so many treasures of me because I'll be drawing all these cards.
Thank you.
It's super good tech right now.
It's literally what I have to catch up. So.
It's a pretty good catch-up mechanism, if you
will.
It
is not too shabby. Are you done with all your stuff?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I said I won't be countering.
Okay,
so you go ahead.
Oh,
sorry,
okay, got it.
Yeah.
I was like, well, you not countering.
I have passed
could have been anything.
It's Alan now. Okay. Alan's the one not countering it. I'm kidding.
Past priority. Yeah. No. Here, I'll tap the priority revenger. No responses.
Are we calling phases now? Okay.
That's why the priority Avengers out here for sure. So yeah, pass priority.
So Vince, you were trying to talk to me about the spore frog being a problem.
Well, it's not a huge problem. What I'm thinking is,
assuming it's because you didn't want me swinging at you.
Oh yeah, of course. I want my life total to be as high as possible. But I'm also thinking the spore frog is both. I'm going to try. Well, many of my win cons are hitting him with big green creatures, and also I assume you kind of need combat damage to happen. But well, I guess you don't. But you do. But you don't. Yeah.
Yeah, it's helpful. What are PTs for you, Alan?
I've just got the 2/1/1s out here right now.
Lovely.
He's just gonna sack the frog. That goddamn frog.
I will just.
If you can make him sack the frog, I can then probably deal with the frog forevermore. There you go. There's some teamwork.
Oh,
but it needs to not be in play.
I will full swing.
All right. So that's going to be Najeela and then 3 more warriors. Oh.
Yes. So I have a Goma Fata trigger. I don't want you to not block. I'm okay with you blocking. So Vince Tatyova can't block this turn.
Nice. Okay.
Whilst this is going on, I'm just going to mystical tutor now just to save some time.
Yeah, it's fine. So I've got 4 warriors tapped and attacking, Najeela and Goma Fata.
And that's all coming at me?
Correct.
And Goma Fata's PT?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. PT is 2/2 on Goma Fata.
I'm going to eat it for now. I'll go to 30.
Okay.
Oh, he's going to keep the spore frog in play. I'm getting capsize off my mystical tutor and put it on top of my library.
No worries. That will be the turn for me.
Okay. Cool. So I'm going to draw capsize for the turn. And tap. I'm then going to...
I'm just going to assume that you're not paying unless I am told otherwise.
Oh, yes.
Because I don't want to just sit here and ask, are you going to
absolutely 100% reasonable. I'm going to play a World Shaper. So whenever World Shaper attacks, put top 3 cards of my library into the graveyard, and when it dies, put all lands from my graveyard into play tapped. I'm then going to cast Natural Order to sack it. 2 mana from the Chamber here. So this is on the stack, this is sacked, trigger from World Shaper on the stack. I'm going to resolve that if everyone's happy with that. I use the word happy loosely.
Yeah.
So I get all these... Oh, go on, Alan.
No, I think and as an additional cost, you sacrifice a green creature. Okay, yeah, that's Gucci.
So that's trigger resolves. These come into play tapped. So I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards and gain 6 life. And I really hope what I want to go and get isn't in those 6. Because that would be fucking irritating. Resolve the natural order. Oh, no, sorry. Resolve the 6 card draw. So go up 6 life. So I go to 49.
So it was the 6 card draw?
Yeah, I'm drawing 6 cards. Enjoy your treasures.
Thank you.
3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. That's 6, isn't it? Yeah, cool. This resolves. I'm going to go and get a... Any guesses? Both comment section and players here. Any guesses?
Something I'm not going to be happy about. I don't know.
It's a card that I believe, I assume the rules committee have had to talk about at some point.
Probably. Are you trying to rule 0 profit accrue fix?
No.
I'm
I kind of am. It's a Seaborn Muse.
Seaborn's good.
I can't think of an instance that we would talk about Seedborn Muse.
Are you kidding? People fucking moan about this card all the time. People will not.
That doesn't mean it's bannable.
That's basically the whole ban conversation, right? It's just cards people don't like. That's literally literally the conversation.
That being the conversation doesn't mean it's the guideline. I mean,
I know
you can counter it.
It's not the guideline.
It's destroyable. It's not instant. Like,
I mean, you seem to be describing Iona a lot there, Olivia. I'm gonna.
I wasn't. Hold on.
What?
I was not. I wasn't
saying you did.
Decision.
I wasn't saying you did. I was just speaking.
Besides, I agree with you. I agree with you on that one. I don't know why.
I'm taking notes. Olivia personally banned Iona. Okay, noted.
Couldn't have.
I'm gonna play Zero Orb. Wish I had that before the World Shaper, but never mind. I'm gonna play this island, trigger Tatyova for my land drop for the turn, my own land drop for the turn. Draw. And then I'll pass to Alan.
All right.
Upkeep.
I love it.
I'm going to untap with you, my friend. We're in this together.
We'll move to our untap. Love it. Untap.
Hey, real quick, Alan. Vince, should you have some zombies now?
Oh, wowza.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We'll
Field of the
just
Dead.
say we've missed them. I'll have one for the one land that I just put into play.
There you go.
Fair enough.
I won't use green stuff. I'll use Kororomon at the moment. Here's my zombies.
Okay, I can make 5 mana. That's fun.
Have you drawn for turn?
I have not drawn yet.
Okay. Just wanna make sure.
I'm gonna let you have the treasure for sure. Big draws. Okay, I like a land drop. Land drop's fun.
I'm going to go fishing for a basic while this is going on, just to see if I've got any.
That's gonna be a Llanowar Waste as land for turn for your burgeoning triggers.
Yeah, I'll trigger this.
Yep.
I'll put in a basic off of that fetch land, and I'll put in this Dark Depths, I guess. No, I'll
nice.
Put in a Snow Cover Frost. I've got 2 more zombies, and 2 more card draws, and 2 more life. Which part is my hand? Oh, I need to discard for turn. I don't have a Reliquary Tower. I apologise to everyone profusely.
Oh,
I am
my.
such a liar. I've let myself down. I've let my sponsors down. I've let Chad down.
Let me put it this way. Everyone's going to be so riled up about me saying something about Seedborn Muse that they're going to completely miss the fact that you didn't do that because they're typing furiously, what is wrong with Olivia?
I mean, what is wrong with Olivia is a question I ask every day.
How do I have that much rent-free space in your head?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I'll discard Dark Depths, Tireless Tracker, and Jace, the one that likes to get milled. I'm not King Shaman. Everyone's into different things.
Sometimes
I'm going to... I'm going to tap this for 1, and then tap the tower to crunch it.
Gain XP.
I will go up to 2 XP. I will use the 2 black for a demonic tutor.
I will respond. I'm gonna crack this fetch land. Put a land into play. Trigger on the stack. I'm going to worldly tutor, and then let the trigger respond. So I put the card into hand that I tutor for. So force into play. Trigger on the stack. I cast worldly tutor to put a card on top of my library before the trigger from Tatyova resolves. And it's only a creature card. Oh, it's so annoying.
Yeah, Worldly Tutor is tough like that.
I've been very tempted to put Mystic Snake into this deck. I really have.
Oh, that's a good one. Does that have like
flash and counterspell? Yeah.
Yep, that's a really good one. That'd be really fun.
But
oh, and because you've got a lot of spell-based tutors, but
yeah, exactly. So I just kind of like here. Would I count the D2? Probably not. I don't know. I'll put Titania into my hand I'll show it to camera as well.
That's
no, I'll get Woodland Bellower. Woodland Bellower.
Oh, I love that one.
Okay, carry on, my friend.
We're gonna go do searches.
Here we see a peek behind the curtain at Alter Sleeve Towers.
Might as well show off the goods, right? And it's gonna be survival.
Ooh. Survival is discard to go get, yeah?
Yep. Survival is discard to tutor.
You didn't have to show that, by the way. It's D2.
That's true. I'm planning on playing it, so I'm gonna speed it out. I'm gonna use the 1 green floating from the Elvish Mystic, and the Llanowar Waste for colorless, and I'm gonna cast the survival.
Cool.
Nice.
And as long as that's resolving, I will I will proceed to through combat, no punchies, and move to end step. Meren trigger.
No, I'm gonna stop you at the end of your second main as you pass priority. I'm gonna capsize Meren before end step with buyback.
Capsize, so it's back to hand.
Back to hand.
Capsize with buyback is a problem. Don't like that shit at all. Capsize with buyback is super obnoxious when you've got like 75 lands out.
It's more like 20, but the sentiment is completely reasonable.
Yeah.
Capsize with buyback on Meren super sucks, but and it puts me down a land also, or down a mana producer. I'm just wondering what you were hinting at that gets rid of cards in my graveyard is the big question.
Could be anything. Could be a boat.
It could be anything. I feel like if there's no land that you've dropped that does anything.
No, I have no activate abilities that eat things in graveyards in my library. I want to crack a Misty Wasp. We're thinking go up and down.
Yeah, we'll
grab an island. Oh no, it's not an island. Grab an island.
That resolves. Meren to hand.
Cool. And then I've got how many capsizes I got left in me. So to draw. So draw off the island that I just got off Tatyova. Cool. But pass it back to hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was 6 in the growth chamber. 6. So I've got 1 more in me. I'm going to bounce that Smothering Tithe back to hand.
Oh, we're boned. All our stuff's getting capsized for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
You should have got another treasure for me there as well.
Yeah.
What was that, Olivia?
How many cards did you draw this turn?
I just drew the 1.
Okay, just making sure.
Just the 1 from me.
And I drew 2.
Okay. So I'm up to 11 treasures.
And then we can go to end step.
End step, and I proceed to end step. No clean up and pass.
So end step, I'm going to Force of Vigor, paying full retail, targeting your what is the one that lets you cheat cards out from your hand? The
Burgeoning?
No, sorry. The Allen's.
Survival?
He just played. Yep. Your survival. So I'm targeting the survival and the burgeoning.
Cool. Is it exile, yeah?
No, just destroy.
I'm going to sack this Heath one more to go dig one more deeper, see if I hit something that interacts here.
Yeah, because you have priority, so...
I'll hit a counter spell one day. My burgeoning. It feels like it hasn't done... It's about it had a moment to shine, Chad.
Yeah, I feel the targeting is a little late on that one. But hey.
Go up, down, and then draw a card. Oh, no. No, it's dead. I have no responses.
Okay, geez, don't want that survival gone, but I think it'd probably end up getting capsized pretty quickly anyway. So yeah, sure. And they just get exploded, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just destroyed.
Okay.
And then I'll also play my commander as part of my end step. And I took the 2 on the Ancient Tomb already.
Cool. And then is it untapped together?
Then it's untapped together.
Yeah, those who untapped together live friendly.
Live together.
Oh, I should have one more zombie.
Good.
Oh, I don't know. Who knows?
Then let's go. 1. Commander plate.
So can you read that to me?
Yeah. Gets +3/+3 and has protection from each color that's not in your commander's color identity.
That's pretty nice.
Equip commander for 3. Equip anyone else for 5.
Okay. Yep. No responses from me.
All right. Then let's see. Yeah, but I think I'll just stop there. We'll shop them.
Interesting. Okay.
Is that end of your turn?
Yes.
I'm going to
I'll
bounce
pass
your Vidalcan Aura with buyback.
All right. Then in response to that.
Yes. This is it. This is magic.
Then we will tap 6 and play Worm Coil Engine.
Cool. And you draw a card. Don't you? With Selvala, I think. It's high. Is it if you control the highest power, isn't it?
Yeah.
So on Selvala. So I think I have the highest right now with 6.
Yeah. I've got a 3.
Okay. Then I draw a card.
Cool.
And that's the end of my turn.
And then I've still got mana, so I might as well do another bouncy bounce. Let's bounce the Worm Spiraling Machinen.
The Worm Coil?
Yeah.
That German worm coil engine text is amazing.
Let's go, Olivia. Ride into. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, I didn't quite tap enough. But I didn't cheat with it. Ah.
Okay.
My beloved burgeoning is gone. Chad, how could you do this to me, Chad? Our first ever Commander game together, and you blow up my burgeoning.
Temple of the False God.
I even kept this useless bastard Dryad Arbor in my hand because I thought I'd get to play it off the burgeoning and you killed it. So did you put this deck?
You're really struggling on lands right now.
I am. It's an
starting.
an embarrassment of riches. Chad, did you put this deck together for today then? Was just like, or was it a deck that you've been planning to put together for a while? Or?
Just in the past couple hours. I did it right before and sleeved it all up.
Went digging. Sweet.
It's awesome. Selvala absolutely slaps. That's a super fearsome commander.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. Like, drawing cards and making mana is good, right? That's a fair comment. And Selvala does both of them.
What you want to do?
Vince has the option to just say no all the time. I'm just gonna play as though he doesn't and deal with it as it happens. I'll tap 5 or stack 5 treasure tokens, whatever the for Wooburg, for Maelstrom Archangel.
So that gives your spells Cascade or something?
No, so it is whenever Archangel deals combat damage to a player, I can play a non-land card from my hand without paying the mana cost.
And it's not got haste, right?
No.
And does Najeela give haste when she does the Wooburg?
She does not. Yeah, but it's untap all attacking creatures. They gain trample, lifelink, and haste. So it was specifically the attacking creatures.
Okay. I'm glad it gives creatures that have already attacked haste. I mean, if it didn't do that, I would just be confused as to how to use it. You know what I mean?
I just mean like if you would like. If,
You're right.
Had tapped something, yeah.
Yeah, of course. I'm just saying it's just funny that it does that.
It's for those.
Specifically, it's for the ones that enter the battlefield tapped and attacking.
You know what? That makes a lot more sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So did that. If I play this, apologies. Let me just make sure I've got what I think I do here. Yeah. Okay. I will. Let's see. I will tap. Yeah. All right. Cool. 1, 2 here. Oh wait, no, 1 here.
God, look at that man.
And then 3, 4, 5 for Captain Sisse.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
She's one of my favorite old school legends.
Yeah. Look how pretty she is in our frame.
Yeah. Looks super good.
So awesome.
I will then. Do I have it? Yes. Okay. Tap 3 here for Bow of Nylea.
That's a lot of text to try to remember.
Death Touch, and I can tap for counter shenanigans or dealing 2 damage to a creature with flying, gain 3 life, or
Graveyard
put
eating?
4 cards from my yard to the bottom of my library.
Your yard specifically?
My yard specifically.
That's not what we needed.
Well, with my extensive graveyard here.
I was just more making a joke that we like some more stuff to hate on Alan while I'm over here balancing everything.
Yeah, exactly. Do I risk it? No. Maybe. Oh God. He's just gonna fucking yeah. Okay, fuck it. I will put out. God, do I want? Yeah, fuck it. I'll try Smothering Tide again. Vince, it's only because you have the highest life total.
Are you proceeding to combat? Are you?
I am proceeding to combat.
Okay, I'm gonna respond by capsizing Najeela.
Okay.
You can do it 1, 2, 3 times.
No, I haven't got enough to do it 3 times. I've only got
twice.
Yeah, I got twice a turn at the moment.
Okay.
So that resolves?
I don't have any.
Yeah, no responses.
Yeah, cool. Carry on.
Okay. Let's see. I will. How many creators do you got?
I have 3 2/2s, a 2/4, and a 3/3. But your stuff all has Death Touch, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No thanks.
I'll swing at you for 6 total. 4 warriors and Gomafada Vanguard.
I will not block.
Okay. Seems decent. And that's it pour moi.
I'm going to bounce your Smothering Tide at end of turn.
Yep.
And that resolves, Alan?
Yep.
I'm very wary of you having like a decay or a naturalize.
Alan, if you don't let it resolve, I'll keep attacking Vince because I'll have mana to do stuff.
Oh no, I'm just
throwing
he was thinking he's got 2 mana up. I was like, does he have a way to like blow up the permanent I'm targeting? Is that what he's considering here?
Got some stuff. I'm waiting until I can back it up a little better. With 2 mana, it's a little hazy. But I'm gonna start doing some fuck around shit eventually.
I'm gonna cast Nylea's Intervention for 1.
Does the big question? Whatever. I'll read what.
So it says search my library for X land cards revealed and put them into my hand. So I'm gonna search for 1. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Fine by me.
Guess the land, fellas, and Olivia. I'll let you guess too.
Fellas and Olivia.
I never say fellas. I'm 2 siders in and I'm saying fellas. What's wrong with me? Like, oh, it's Gaia's Cradle. Oh, here it is. Everybody's favourite land, right?
Look at that extended
Hey.
art.
I
That's
know.
just gorgeous.
It's not asleep. You know, Chad, you're setting up for that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Good. I get people on my shit, and they're like, "Oh, is that an altar? Where did you get that?" Like a really heavy-handed.
Yeah, I mean that's the best way to be. I think you can't sit around not being heavy-handed. I'm then going to cast an Oracle of Moldiah.
Holy dooly, huh?
Where is she? She's in here somewhere. Oracle of Moldiah, revealing an exploration. Interesting.
Sick.
I'm then going to go ahead and tap 6, including 2 green. Keeping up this mana here. For a Woodland Bellower.
Yeah. Get his buddy with the matching hat. Get Shaman of the Forgotten Ways. Do it. I fucking dare you.
Oh, I've never realised that Shaman of the Forgotten Ways is wearing like his skin or something.
He's got the same hat. They've got matching hats. They're buddies.
No, I'm going to get the secret command of the deck. I'm going to get Lotus Cobra.
Yeah.
There.
Damn.
God, I love me a Cobra. And then we'll reveal the top card of my library.
I really did like the Zendikar Rising, whatever, the Return to Zendikar we just did. The Lotus Cobra art, the showcase one. That's
really cool.
It's so beautiful.
Super psychedelic. I love it.
Just going to play the second land for the turn off the Oracle, though, which is that Dryad Arbor that I cursed earlier. Gain life, draw the Brainstorm. Reveal this. Forest. Trigger here. Get a black zombie, sorry. And then we're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. So 9 green mana. Use 5 for Nissa. So 4 green mana in pool. Now, I haven't played with this card for about 2 months now. And this is in Japanese. Her uptick untaps land makes into a 5/5. That is this one, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad someone else knows this here. I'm going to untap the Guy's Cradle. Oh, I should have a 1 mana from the Lotus Cobra. I've missed it, whatever. Attack again for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more mana. Go up to... what's 4 plus 9, everybody? 13?
13.
Oh my goodness.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17 mana.
I have been transported back to the loading ready run.
Green Suns
Moonbase.
for 17 for 14. Not Green Suns, sorry. Genesis Wave. Ola del Genesis.
Gen Wave 14.
Mustra la Piestra. Right, so 13.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now, the ones that don't come to play go to the bottom of the library. Someone remind me, that's right, yeah? I shouldn't play with foreign cards, because it's very hard to remember when you haven't played with them in a little while. These are all not coming into play. These are all going to the bottom of my library. Is it in a random order? Any order? Does anyone know?
No, but I can...
No one gives a shit. Everyone's like, Vince, shut up, get on with it.
Yeah.
Tell table will tell us.
Make 5 more mana. I'll make 4 green and 1 blue. I'm just going to put 5 there for the moment.
No, it's not onto the bottom of the library. Put all cards revealed this way that weren't put onto the battlefield into your graveyard.
Oh, God, that's even better. That's crazy. So, is that right? It's Green Suns, Realms, Kadama. Yeah. That's wild. Makes Ewit ridiculous. So 5 mana, 5 card draws coming. Rex Age will blow up the...
One thing, you also got 4 zombies.
Oh, yeah. 5 zombies.
You already had Forest in play, right?
No, these are all new. These 5 are new.
No, I'm sorry, but it's for each new type of land, right? So...
No. It's just each land.
It's each land
you
once
just
you
have
get
to have more
past
than
the
7.
7 types. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, okay, got it.
So
yeah,
5 more untapped. Rex Age is going to blow up the bow. Scavenging Ooze is going to enter. Titania is going to enter. Avenger of Zendikar is going to enter. Woo, boy. Titania is going to bring back... Dark Depths? How do I not have a Reliquary Tower? Okay, so this comes back. Make a 6th mana. Draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll stack it so this Dark Depths grows these. So these tokens here have a counter on them. So this is... I think I've missed the life gain. I had to put the life gain on. We're getting there. Comment section, everyone at the table. We're getting there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So there's 22 cherubies. And they've got 1 counter on them. And I have 6 mana, 5 green, 1 blue. I guess there's a Spore Frog there, isn't there?
Yep.
Oh, Spore Frog. Spore Frog, Spore Frog, Spore Frog. And it blanks all combat damage for the turn, not just for you?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Okay, play an Azusa for 3. 2 more land drops to go. Play a Crucible for 3. Down to 5, 1 blue, 4 green. 2 more land drops to go. So I'm going to go with... Do I have lands in my hand? I do not. We'll just go fetch land, fetch land. Gain 2 more mana back up to 7. 1 blue or green. Draw 2. Gain 2. Bloody Spore Frog, am I right?
Yep.
Bloody...
But keep bouncing the Smothering Tithe.
Yep. Big
Well,
facts.
I wasn't expecting to go this deep this turn, and then I think I drew Genesis Wave, and I'm like, oh, shit, should have bounced that Spore Frog. Should have bounced that Spore Frog. I'm gonna Beast Within the Spore Frog.
You're gonna beast it. Okay. Yeah, I'll sacrifice it. No combat damage.
I am shocked, I tell you.
Yep.
Shocked.
Right into I played right into your hands there.
4 more mana. I guess I'll play. So that's 3 green. Let's go. Brainstorm for the blue.
Oh, so wait, you're in blue. How many cards in hand?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11 cards in hand. Okay,
Yep.
don't like that.
Got 1 blue with 3 green floating and 2 lands here.
I feel like sacking it wasn't. No, because I'm gonna end up sacking it either way. This turn. So, hold on. Can I change it rather than sacking it?
Get a 3/3 instead.
No. I've
Okay.
got other things to do. I'm gonna tap 2. I'll take 1 off of the mana confluence. You probably got some backup in there, but let's attempt an
Diabolic
Imp's
Edict?
Mischief.
Oh, please tell me what that does. That redirects.
Yeah, change the target of target spell with a single target. I lose life equal to that spell's converted mana cost. And I will target. Let's see. And it's beasting it. We'll target Seedborn Muse.
Makes sense. We're gonna lose Seedborn. Are we gonna lose Seedborn Muse? I'm gonna crack both of these. Make 2 5/3s. See if I've got any lands left. Oh, there you are, Reliquary Tower. What are you doing in there? Island. And I can't get an island with a heath. I am actually out of fetchables.
Nice.
Woof. Okay. Right. Swan Song 1 time. So gain a life, draw a card, make another blue. So 2 blue, 3 green.
You said Swan Song?
I want to draw it, yeah.
Oh, you're after it. Okay.
Here we go. No! Okay, yeah, see what moves dice. Actually,
Nice.
no, I'm gonna buy back. I'm gonna bounce with buyback all of my mana into buying it back to my hand.
That makes sense.
That's probably a better line.
And then this is your regular zombie token reminder.
Oh, yes.
From the
I think I've missed some.
Probably 1 or 2.
Yeah, 1 or 2.
Okay, untap to this side. Okay, 6 zombos and going to combat. 6 zombos, an Oracle of Moldiah at Alan. So that's what's that? 6, 7. That's 14.
So going to combat, I would suggest you could swing at literally anyone else and actually get combat damage through.
Yeah, but I would like you to sack your Spore Frog.
Okay. So and you have mana producers up after this or no?
No.
So you're all
Also,
tapped
my
out, you're
Oracle
out of
can't
mana?
attack into the 2/2. Did I play the Oracle this turn? It wasn't this turn, was it? No, it was this turn. Sorry, it's 6 2/2s, not Oracle.
6 2/2s coming at me,
Yeah.
and you're all tapped out, so that'd be 12.
Yes.
I'll eat the 12.
Cool. And I passed the turn because somebody killed my Seedborn Muse and ruined all my fun. I was having a way of a time over here, Alan.
Hey, it happens. I like it. I feel like the Seedborn was a good target.
Oh no, I think that Mischief was amazing. I'm genuinely impressed. I'm just also upset. I'm often impressed and upset. That's just my constant state of being in life, right?
Big draws. That's not where we need to be.
I need to discard to hand size. Go to Reliquary Tower as my last card for the turn. Let's keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Discarding Brainstorm, Life from the Loam, Sylvan Library, Thespian Stage, Cloudland Curio, and Blue Sun Zenith.
Oof, I was so many times thinking about like redirecting the capsize, but with you, like when you capsized the Najeela, I was thinking about redirecting it, but you could just capsize again, so it doesn't.
Yeah,
matter,
I mean,
right?
So I was considering just firing off the capsize there anyway to let it go, but Glad I didn't. But yeah, I thought you had something. Like the way you were hesitating.
Just
you're
like
playing
thinking about everything the whole time. Yeah.
Yeah, like either a competitive deck that's been defanged a little bit or a competitive deck. I was like, he must have something. He's got to have something. I thought it was going to be a decay or a trophy, but
I'm gonna tuck a Plague Crafter under a Chrome Mox.
Ooh,
And geez, 6 mana for Meren feels awful. When it's gonna get bounced. I'll leave her in hand, and I'm just gonna ship it from there. Pass.
Oh, the interaction. Keeping up the interaction.
Oh, for sure.
All right. Let's go with a forest for turn. Let's do a...
No burgeoning trigger from me there, chat. Just let you know.
Just a reminder.
Let's...
Meren wouldn't have cost 6 because she's in hand, so I'm a dummy. But I'm still not gonna cast her.
I'd like
Sorry,
to...
Chad. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. Does anyone have any reactions on that?
I have no responses.
I have 1 red.
You're in 5 colors. There's so many free spells now. Like, I mean, the CAG itself keeps asking wizards to print them, right? You keep asking them to print
absolutely.
Fierce Guardianship,
I
Wet
ask
Guardianship,
them to get printed, and then I don't run them.
That's the thing, isn't it? You're just trolling at this point. Just trolling.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Let's go... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. So yeah, just a little short. Okay, let's just do green. And 1, 2, 3. So I'll take 2, and I will play a Goreclaw. He's a 4/3.
Yes.
I think there's much bigger than 4/3 out there, right?
Yeah, there's a 6/5.
Yeah, probably.
The dejection in Olivia's voice. That's what I play for. That's what I'm here for.
Oh, just you just want to hear a broken spirit.
Exactly. Comment section. I've done it.
Let's see. So then we've got so factor 2, 3, 4, and 8. So yeah, I guess we'll just tap this for... So her power is 5 with the plate on. So I'll net 4, 5. All right, so tap green for that. That's 5 and 6 for the worm coil. Cool. And again, still not the biggest, so I will...
Your worm coil would have cost you 2 less, right? Because of Goreclaw?
Yeah, I counted that in.
Oh, cool.
Maybe I didn't, so I'll just leave that on top. You're right.
I was going to say, I thought Selvala made loads of mana, but...
Yeah, only the 5 from her right now. That's it, so... But
yeah,
that's where I stand.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I think it's yours, Olivia.
And I'll pass turn.
All right. Okay. He just said he passed the turn. Just waiting. All right. So, interesting. I will play Mox Amber.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is an amber that is made out of Mox.
Right. Very
Chad,
unusual.
what Olivia's go through the turn? What's your favourite mana rock, Chad? If you had to pick one mana rock to own in real life, that's a very different question. If you had to pick one mana rock to own in real life, what would you pick?
In real life to own, that's awesome.
Biden of Thassa.
Yeah, I have no idea. That's the,
okay. So not mana rock.
Single...
Pick one MTG artifact that you think would be useful in your daily life.
Oh man,
I'm going
let's
to
see,
tap to say
Alan,
and find a legendary.
Sure.
What would yours be? And I'll have a thought on what mine would be.
I'd probably go for like, I don't know, the Immortal Sun. Like for like that's gonna make you powerful, right?
That would be pretty dope. Yeah.
And that way
That's a really good
Planeswalkers
choice.
can't come and fuck with you either. You can be like, look, if you come here, you're stuck here. Or like something like, I don't know, Sword of Fire and Ice. But I think I'll be so bad at wielding a sword that it would just be useless. But it look
I didn't even think of equipments. Equipments are a really good choice also.
Darksteel
You
plate.
got my...
You can never die.
There you go. That's
what?
a good
With a what?
Dark steel plate.
Yep.
What's the best equipment that gives flying?
Kite sail, obviously.
That feels like you get damaged very easily. Whisper Silk Cloak. Imagine
There
that.
you. Yeah.
We getting a Harry Potter up in here now, just with less
the
shitty owners.
Either of the boots would be pretty dope, honestly. Not gonna lie. Swift Foot or...
You're just here for the
lightning
bling
greaves.
kicks.
Yep, they're super fast. I kind of like
Oh, I
that,
see,
and
because
you know, it
fast,
does give
right.
you fast, and it means other people like can't hit you. You know?
I assume the speed is what makes you unhittable. I assume that's how that works. I literally, until you said this, I've never thought this through. The reason that lightning greaves make you hard to hit is because you were moving fast. And that's
So fast.
never clicked with me before. I've always thought, oh, it's a magical shroud ability. Like, you know? Huh.
That's pretty funny, actually. Yeah.
Okay, so
All right, I'm almost done. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. You carry on then. We'll carry on this conversation once you've done your tutoring, I guess.
Yes. Yeah, what the hell? It's going to be Lavisa Cold Ice.
I don't know what that does.
Each creature that's a barbarian, warrior, or berserker gets 2/2 and has haste.
Ooh, it's like a mini Crater Hoof behemoth. What set is that from? Is that from like old school Cold Snap and maybe put it in the dual decks?
I believe so, yeah. That's, I think, exactly it.
Sick.
Spell table thinks it's Zowdun, so I
It
think
is.
it's really funny.
I reckon Olivia's just made it up. It's not even a real card. This is how the CAG gets you.
Yeah, it's true.
I always
Make
like to
up
think
fake stuff.
we
See if you're paying
joke about the CAG every single time you're on. I like to think that some people just aren't aware what the CAG is. Every time I'm like, what is he on about? Like, why does he keep saying about CAGs? You know, I think it's some sort of like nickname for you or some sort of insult like
Right.
CAG.
Okay, let's... Yeah.
Doesn't it enter play? It does, yeah?
No.
No?
No, says
What
put it in
does
your
it?
hand, then
Does-
shuffle your library.
Does the noose
Oh.
say put it into play?
Put it in
The
hand.
noose to say yes is Wooburg and you put it on the battlefield.
Imagine if the old to say put it into play. That would be kind of absurd.
Can you...
wouldn't it?
Oh,
It'd be busted!
The noose to say is a nightmare. That card absolutely terrifies me. Mostly because when I'm playing against people, they're bringing out either Ashiok or Anafenza almost all the time.
Yeah.
So I just just
That's cool though.
hate-
Like that you're terrified of her because she allows you to toolbox and get good stuff.
Yep.
It's better than being
I've-
like, oh, I'm terrified because she's just fundamentally broken. That's good.
No,
Yeah.
she's a super. The people who I play, one
Chad,
of the guys
what's your
I play with.
flying situation?
Got none.
Okay,
Mono,
great.
yeah.
Maelstrom, going to combat.
I have no responses.
Maelstrom Archangel is going to come at Chad. Let's see. Oh my god.
I was going to jokingly say not it, but I mean, like sure, like hit me.
Lord.
What have I got?
I should have fucking put Najeela out. God damn it. Oh well.
Wall of bros over there is
Yeah.
unreal.
This is my lands.
Hella bros.
This is
Okay.
this is my deck.
No, I got that far. I just meant like how
Oh,
many
no, I'm
blockers
just-
do you
oh.
want them? Are you just gonna
Oh,
take damage?
Look at that.
Because it's only 6 coming at you.
Well, he's got like all those plants he can just throw in front of it.
I
you
know. That's what I mean.
I've got 22
Yeah, exactly.
4/5s. I've got
I'm just
7 2/2s.
gonna do Archangel and call it that. So Chad, that'll be 5 damage in the air.
Sounds good. At 23.
I will draw a card from Biden of Thassa, and then I will also
Slam something into play.
play a non-land card from my hand without paying its mana cost.
I think the
I
last
will
time I
play
played with Sisse and
Angrath's
Legacy.
Marauders.
Ooh. Is that the double damage one?
Yes.
Can you read how it's worded? Is it just to us? Or to...
If a source I control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double damage instead.
Right. So we aren't hitting each other for double. It's just okay.
Correct. It's not Saskia. And with my last 3, I will just play Sisay. Or Sisay, her Najeela.
I forgot I had an Oracle in play. I think you all should know my last 4 draws.
Oh, well, there you go.
It's these.
Yeah, I'm all done.
Because of Oracle. You should know that I have these in play.
Okay.
Just in hand. Surprise! Okay, I'm going to go to untap. Alan, have you got some nasty surprises for me?
Not particularly. I don't know that there's much I want to do as far as fuck around. I mean, you untap, you've got a brick of cards in hand, probably all sorts of interaction, but I don't know that there's any specific things that are leaning towards problems right now.
Am I allowed to go to draw?
Yeah, you're good.
Revealing top card as a Harrow. Not the most exciting thing in the world, honestly. I'll play this Reliquary Tower. Trigger. That was my first land drop for the turn. I've got 3 more remaining. So flip this over. Trigger, draw a card, gain a life. I've got 13 untapped zombies. Unsummoning 6 zombies. Oh no, I've picked up an actual D20. What have I done to myself? No. 13 zombos. 1 zombo summoning sick. 1 more counter here. I've gained the life, and then I'll make 1 mana of green. I will then... Right, I'm going to try and get this game over with. So I was scared that I wasn't going to get to untap, like, with all my toys. I'm going to strip mine the... I'm terrified of you, Alan, because of your competitive nature. I'm going to strip mine your Phyrexian Tower.
That's fair. We'll float the colorless.
Cool. I make a 5/3. I'm going to replay strip mine of Crucible of Worlds.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to strip mine the Llanowar Wastes.
Yep. We will float a black off that.
Cool. So when I replayed it, I got another one of these over here. I got another one of these over here. I got another mana here. I drew the Sylvan Safekeeper. I revealed a Wayward Sword Tooth on top. 2 green in my pool. 2 more land drops remaining. So I've got 1 here and 1 there. So that's my Reliquary plus Strip Mine on a bin. I'm going to replay the Strip Mine down to 1. Here, go up to here, go up to here, go up to here. And Alan, I'm going to strip mine your orchard.
And you have 1 land drop remaining after this?
1 more land drop remaining.
Okay. Geez, going down to none is pretty harsh.
Got to get this game done.
I will float a green off of that one.
I've got to go for that one. Okay, I am going to then use 3 mana here. 3 mana plus 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm going to Finale Devastation for 3. Does this resolve?
Yep. Yeah, no response off of me.
I'm going to go and get a Risen Reef in a lovely Altar Sleeve. Trigger the Reef.
Ooh. Reef, huh? That's interesting.
Revealing and triggering Risen Reef. Revealing Nexus Fate. So that goes to hand off the Risen Reef trigger. Revealing a Lotus Field. I'm then going to replay the Strip Mine 1 more time. No more land drops left. Got up to 4 more zombies here. 8 tokens here, make a singular green, and I'm going to cast Sylvan Safekeeper. This is the one that can sack lands to give things Shroud.
Give creatures Shroud.
Yeah, creatures Shroud, that's right.
Okay, and you've got a Nexus, you've got the Risen Reef. There is a... You have not played your... You drew an Eternal Witness, you haven't played it yet.
Correct.
I don't know that there's any particular single pieces that are gonna take, take you over the edge right now.
There's a lot going on. I guess I've got Cobra, I've got Scavenging Ooze, which is a problem for you, I guess. I've got Tatyova drawing cards.
You've got the other one in hand still.
Seaborn Muse is
right? No, it's a Seaborn Muse. Oh, you put Seaborn Muse. How did you put it back in hand from
Capsize?
You bounced it.
Yeah.
So
you know all cards in my hand bar 1, and you know I've got Harrow, Eternal Witness, Nexus, Thassa's Oracle, Concordant Crossroads, Capsize, and Seaborn Muse.
Yeah, this is pretty locked up, barring any interaction. I don't really have the interaction to kind of change what's going on. So, yeah, Safekeeper's good. You're good.
Cool. I'm going to pass into combat.
Yep.
Checks out.
So your mana goes away.
Yep.
I'm going to strip mine you in combat.
Jeez.
We'll float it for black or green. Sorry, because this produces black. So float it for green.
And then we'll move out of combat.
Wow, just right through it. And now it's all shrouded with the safekeeper. All the creatures are shrouded with the safekeeper. So yeah, you're good.
Okay. I'm then going to float all my mana. Blue, green, nothing. So let's make piles like that and then count them. This is 2. Do that separately. This is going somewhere, I promise. I know what's happening now.
Happening. I've seen this deck before.
Yeah, but I mean, this is different. I don't think I've run like this much in front of you. I don't think. Right. Okay. So, 6, 22, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 38 plus 20, 38 plus 17, 28 plus 17, 30, 40, 45 green, 45 green. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. 55 green. Oh my god. Okay, right, let's go through the motions. I think I essentially have like almost like infinite mana at this point. It's kind of crazy. 55 green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blue. Right then. Sacking. And then 2. Another blue, green here. No, blue here. Sorry, and another green. And then 1 colorless. Right. Sack all my lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Sacking 23 lands. Triggering Titania 23 times. Which will make 23 elementals that will trigger Risen Reef 23 times. So, this is 23 elementals. This is 23 Risen Reef triggers. So... I might mess this up. 23, 23. I have to do them one at a time in theory, but I'm just doing it for like brevity's sake, if that makes sense. Because obviously if I just do 23 at once, I can deck myself because of Tatyova and land drops, but what I really want to do is... So I will be doing it slowly, sacking to see how low I get, okay? So I'll keep going until I get very, very, very close. So 23 triggers. So 1, 2, 3... They can't play tapped, right? 3, yep. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, 15. So it's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got to be very careful not to deck myself here. So I got to 15, didn't I? 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. So I stop there. So I'd actually have to leave some number of lines in play. Revealing this, I would then go. I am fumbling this bad. No, I go one deeper, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 out of 25, which leaves 7. So I'd leave 7 lands in play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 lands in play. Doesn't matter which ones. These go to hand. I then draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These go to hand. There are 2 cards in my graveyard right now. I then would go ahead and go Eternal Witness for some of my many mana. Get back. I need another land drop. Is Wayward Swordtooth in the bin? Where did Wayward Swordtooth go? Do you remember Wayward Swordtooth? Anybody?
It should be in your hand. You drew it.
Yeah.
I might have shuffled it away. I'll get Jace then instead, right? There he is, Jace. Then we play Jace. And then we play Exploration, play a land, draw 1 more card. Exploration is here. Somewhere. I drew it, didn't I? There it is. And then we activate Jace. And there we go. I wanted to win with Thassa's Oracle, but I wasn't exactly sure where I could get to with Thassa's Oracle. Because I needed to have her in play and have this resolve with nothing in library. And I was weirdly getting to a point where I couldn't draw 1 more. I guess if I went 1 deeper on these. There you go. People want a deck tech. They're asking me on Twitter. There you go.
There's the deck tech.
Thanks for joining me for this masturbation session. Alan, that Imp's Mischief was so gas.
In fairness,
like it's a shame that the card that I was like locking with was buyback, right?
Yep.
Because if it wasn't a bounce spell. Because if it wasn't a bounce spell, I would have just lost Seaborn Muse, and then my wheels might have sort of fell off. I would have got hugely ahead, but then I guess everyone together could collectively pick me apart.
I had removal in hand. I had an Assassin's Trophy and a Force of Vigor in hand, but I wasn't really sure kind of where to aim it, you know. So like, it was just kind of unclear where to aim it.
Yeah, I think the Genesis wave like made it like an incomprehensible mess. Well, you saw me struggling to go through it, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, the Assassin's Trophy definitely would have been pretty hot. But you didn't have it when I was capsizing stuff, I assume.
They look so good.
Yeah, it looks so good. Yeah, because if you'd shot the Seedborn Muse as I capsized like on your turn or something, it would have left me like shields down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a minute to kind of clock what was going on, honestly. So, but yeah, that was wild. That's a hell of a trip.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and like this is my thought process. This is why I was going so carefully.
Of fun.
Oh, it's huge amounts of fun for me, Olivia. Look, it's not all about you having fun.
No. That's all that matters, as long as we're clarifying.
But like, I was at all times aware of Alan is going to be playing like 20 pieces of interaction, maybe more, maybe less.
There's like a few. There's some interaction in here.
It's not crazy. 20,
I mean, I think so. Let's see. For specific interaction, I'd say. I guess
you've got a lot of bodies that do stuff, right? I guess we're talking instant speed stuff.
Yeah, and honestly, the trend right now is away from interaction and more towards like just big dubs, just like going as fast as possible. So like, there's a big trend towards just like foregoing interaction for being able to win faster.
Yeah.
Which is
funny because over the years, CDH players have complained at me when I'm playing this deck and other similar decks that I don't play enough interaction. Therefore, because I called this, when I played this deck in a video once upon a time, the very, very first time, I called it a competitive lands-based deck, excuse me, and competitive EDH players got very angry. They're like, you don't play anywhere near enough interaction spells. And I was like, this isn't... And I had, at Vegas, I had this interaction with a few CDH players who were like really looking forward to playing with me so they could dumpster me. One of them was playing Meren at one point. I played a Scoos and kept green mana up and they got really salty.
Yes, Scoos is nasty.
That was one of my fondest memories of Vegas, where I shut down this CDH player who was looking to pop off with one Scoozy boy. Like, okay.
That's the instant speed interaction suite, and then there's a bunch of passive stuff as well. But a lot of it is passive, not proactive. So we've got protection for my own stuff, so Autumn's Veil and Imps Mischief and that sort of stuff.
And I guess you have. I was very scared when you demonic shooted that you were going to grab a lock piece that I somehow couldn't. Not a lock piece as such, but something I couldn't interact with very well, like a Trinisphere. Well, no, Trinisphere wouldn't have done anything either. The buyback seed bomb thing is kind of gross.
Yeah, it's that was wild. It worked. It went off really quick, and it went from kind of like medium, like problematic to explosive, like really, really quickly.
Truth be told, I kept a 6-lander and draw a burgeoning, and that kind of got me there.
For sure.
Yeah, had I didn't deserve that. How do you? So let's go around the table quickly before we finish up. Then, so how do you feel Meren did today? Then, we'll start with Alan as I'm currently asking you questions. How do you feel Meren did today? Did you have fun?
I mean, I kept a hand that was more traditional, what you would expect in like a traditional Meren deck with the Spore Frog, because I saw the benefits against Najeela, and to not, then end up being that guy going for a combo like right off the jump, because it's a combo, right? So I was like, let me like slow roll it by a little bit and kind of see where this goes before I go for combo, and it just got out of hand just instantly. So.
I was terrified of the Spore Frog because I only had like lands burgeoning, like some sort of beta, I think. Maybe I think I had Hoof in my hand very early on. So I was like, I'm not going to beat the Spore Frog. And then I stumbled into the capsize thing. So maybe I can beat this then.
And you started talking. What did you have that would have gotten rid of Spore Frog when it went to the graveyard?
Oh, I was going to natural order for Scavenging Ooze to eat it.
Okay, yep, that'll do it.
That was it. That was the plan. Yeah, to get Scoos.
Yep.
That's why when you're like, why are you attacking me? Like, I really want you to sack that Spore Frog so I can eat it.
Yep.
Just get it off the board.
So, and that's like things like that make me play much more carefully. Playing around Graveyard Hate is very much a part of the part of the game plan here, because everything in here except for I put in Filthy Witherbloom Chain of Smog combo in here just to have a simple combo to go for. But yeah, I held back one turn on the Demonic Tutor, and like I think I was going to go for Mana Crypt like early on, just to kind of like play out like a traditional Meren Spore Frog lock. But if I should have just gone harder for just a faster combo, just go go directly into Buried Alive Necrotic Ooze combo would have been like my go-to.
I know Chad and Olivia, we will talk to you in a moment. I'm sorry that I'm hogging Alan here, but it's so interesting that like you were like, oh, I wanted to slow it down a bit because I wasn't sure where the game was going and what was happening. But in my mind, I was like, if I can assemble something fast enough, I need to go as fast as possible because I'm scared of letting Meren get online. It's like the other way round in a way. Where I think I played more aggressively. Like I think I went shields down perhaps more than I normally would because I was like, no, I want to get stuff off the table and try and clean this game up. It was really interesting.
Yeah.
It creates an interesting dynamic also, like playing into, a meta that I'm not as, like, it's not, like, I don't know the 400 card pool of CEDH, like there's very specifically like cards that I'm used to seeing. So like I was fully expecting the Imps Mischief to get countered with something. Like I was Imps Mischief's not going to resolve. Like, and I was holding on to that Imps Mischief because I was going to use the Assassin's Trophy on the Seedborn Muse and hold up the Imps Mischief for your interaction.
Yeah, I was trying to find my Swan Song or Glenlendra before I really like committed to anything. That's what I would normally try and do. Didn't get there, and I've stopped playing. Like I put Force in for a little while, but I don't play enough blue spells, so it's just useless.
Yep, that makes a lot of sense.
And also in bigger, more casual games, which I don't play since I say since 8 or 9. Playing things like Spell Pierces and stuff, I just feel bad because they never really get there. Like, you know. Olivia, how do you feel that game went, my friend?
Well, I was playing against a bounce, so you know, I did some
Sometimes
stuff.
you just got to bounce on my boys capsize for hours. Am I right?
Listen, hey, and you know what? Listen, like, not every game is your game. Not every game you pop off. I don't give a fuck if I lose. So yeah, no, it's fine.
The gloves were off when you played Smothering Tide. I was like, no, I don't even feel bad about this capsize now.
See, I know you didn't. I was just literally trying to stick up with 3 green running decks that are actually focused on ramp, and I'm just focused on making critters. So it's all good. I don't care.
Chad, how did your first time on EDH and Chill feel? How are you doing?
It was a lot of fun, actually. I mean, yeah, I didn't really get much off with this deck, but yeah, like Olivia said, you don't win every time, and you sometimes you just kind of deal with what you got. But I saw some of the lines that had capsize not been part of what we had to deal with, I probably could have got some Eldrazi out. I was sitting on a couple
Capsize
fun lines.
was the all-star in this game,
Yeah.
honestly.
MVP.
That's the only reason.
It's a kind
Anything,
Absolutely
it would have been a
oppressive.
completely different. Yeah.
I am always surprised when people aren't aware of this. I feel like this should be played more. Like, if you're playing like Vidalcan or I'm not Vidalcan Orrery, so things that untap your stuff or generate a huge amount of mana, even like Urza and stuff. I love capsize. I think it's so good. Even if it's just a one shot.
Yeah, it's good.
Yep.
My big goal I obviously wouldn't have got around to it, but I got just one chance to be able to cast Ulamog in response to a capsized target. So even if it was my own permanent, I just needed something in green to remove any permanent that you were targeting, and then I think we could have played a little bit. But you had so much advantage at that point.
There's this interesting bit where I wanted to start capsize locking people out of the game of bouncing lands because it can hit on any permanent, but you had a strip mine in play. I didn't want to open myself up to you strip mine the land I go for and losing the capsize and like breaking my lock. So your strip mine just sitting there untapped made me have to play like a different game.
I was really thinking, like I kept thinking at the beginning, do I target Field of the Dead just to take him off it? I'm sure you have ways to get it back, but at least the less creatures that you could then be using to turn into mana later. But it just at a certain point is like, how is this going to affect it? So then, like you said, I just kind of kept it up thinking maybe I get a target, maybe I get something that you're going to do with capsize. But like I said, I think my favorite thing was that I got to see, I haven't got to play a lot of EDH lately because I've been working a lot, and seeing everyone playing with the Mythic Frames is just really cool. Seeing them kind of work. It like everyone had a theme. There was a action going on, and it made me really happy because it felt like it's kind of really happening. And so, I mean, I didn't win, but I had an amazing time playing with you guys.
We also have to say, like, you've also put like a shit ton of work into getting this project off the ground, right? Like, Alter Sleeves is your baby originally, and then this. So it must be people at home. So people, like, a couple of things I want to bring out before we end up the video was, firstly, before I forget about it, one, if people are thinking like we played mismatching power levels of decks and stuff, like, you can say that in the comments all you want if you want to. We came to this playing whatever decks we were putting in our Mythic Sleeves. So there's a discussion before this. People are like, oh, what do we play? And I'm like, I'm just playing Tatyova. I don't know what anyone else plays. It's just kind of where we're at. The second point I was going to get at is, like, Chad's making a point there. Like, you've put a shit ton of work into this, right? This is like your baby. So to see it come to fruition must be like fucking wicked, honestly.
I mean, when we launched Ultra Sleeves, we had a couple of the artists who had kind of given us the the benefit of their time to be a part of it, and they had no clue what was going to come of it. We sent out some samples, and I think you got a couple, and there were a couple other people who were really kind to just say something on Twitter, just something small. But this time we were a bit more established, and I mean, the people who are participating as content creators or artists in this launch, there are 24 of the most awesome and amazing people I've ever gotten to deal with, and there's so much faith being put into this idea that, like, your time, your art, your energy, it's so humbling. And to the fact that we're a little over a weekend at the time we're recording this, and we're at something like almost 55,000 against our minimum goal of 64. I mean, we're going to hit that minimum, no doubt. We have so much more content coming out, so many more videos. I mean, when this video comes out, I wouldn't be surprised if we're already past our minimums and starting to blow up some of those stretch goals. So like I said, I can't thank you guys enough. I can't thank your artist partners who made such beautiful art. Aaron and Nadine, who obviously they did this beautiful work with this green glow design. I love it, and yeah, so awesome.
The a closing thing I'm definitely going to say about this as well, because I've seen this a little bit with some of my videos recently with ad integrations and stuff, is that there's a couple of my viewers who like to put the word like, oh my god, consume, product. Like, look, this is a product. We are talking about a product. This is basically a glorified advertisement. But then again, what isn't under capitalism? But this is a product that we actually generally think is fucking wicked. Like, I'm just going to say that out there as well. So I get a few comments like this, and I'm like, I'm not endorsing these because I'm endorsing things I think they're fucking awesome. Like, you reminded me there, Chad, when you said like you sent out some of the altar sleeves very early on, like, and I got some into my old mailbox at my own old home and stuff a few years ago now, right? Maybe 2 years now. Yeah, like, yeah, exactly. I get sent a lot of random shit. I've been sent like random LED lights from like random like Chinese companies and stuff, and some of it never sees the light of day on the channel. But this is something I talked about because, and this is why like we've now got this partnership, right? It's because I fucking love this stuff. Like making your deck customized. And like people will spot, I've got different frame treatments and different altars in here as well. This is actually a paint altar because I still love paint. This is a fully painted altar as well. I still love paint altars. Don't get me wrong, but easy way to customize your deck that doesn't involve getting an artist to paint on every one of your cards because that is time.
Mm-hmm. So it's something that I really agree with what you said, and it's something that I've been really focused on. Is I come from a sales background and I'm very quota based. So the Kickstarter thing for me is a huge driving force to get as many people to see it as possible. And then from there, like the quota as far as like how many units people get to vote on and all that stuff, I'm like very, very fixated on that. And I talked about it with my artist partner, Dama, and she's been amazing to work with. And that's really what I'm taking away from this is that this is a product. This is an amazing thing, but really this is an expression of like a further embellishment and a further accessorizing of a deck that's like part of me. And that's what I took away from it more than anything else is I got to work with an artist who I've wanted to work with forever. I've wanted to work with Dama for so long, and I got to work with her, and it took one 1 hour brainstorming session for us to just come out with like the perfect idea. And then from there, like the takeaway is like, no matter what happens, I now like, I have these sleeves and they're absolutely incredible. Yeah, they're absolutely amazing. So like, hopefully people seeing this, they'll be able to see like, oh, this is truly an amazing product. There's, yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, just like to put something out into the world is awesome. Like as a content creator, something I can believe in is really fucking awesome. And like again, this art is Inkling custom, so I don't know if I've shouted out her enough in this video, but like this is we talked about like big battles and like versus matches and health bars and stuff. And this is like if people aren't aware of what it's riffing on, some people should have spotted by now. It's like the Smash Bros like trailers that are like so and so has entered the battle and stuff like that. I've got like the Smash logo tattooed on my ribs. So it's really cool to bring together two things that I love and customize a deck that, like you said, it's a thing that people like know me for playing because I love it so much, and I have to take the criticism that it is one of those commanders that people groan at sometimes, but I fucking love it. So I definitely agree with you on that as well, like customizing a deck that you love.
Yep.
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's the whole concept between everything we've done as a company is just about allowing this self-expression, and it's about we're not sitting there, just going out and licensing some work and then reselling. We're literally just connecting these artists. Every one of the designs that you've seen on your art, on your cards, on Alan's cards, on Olivia's cards, it's all done by artists that was their idea. And we didn't put any blocks in. We said, whatever you guys wanted to do, that is your decision. And we're cool with backing you with zero kind of limits. So I'm so glad everything came out so awesome. And thank you again.
Wicked. Right, I guess we should sign off. The video's it's approaching the 2 hour mark, and YouTube will bury it if we get past that. Right. Thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please smash that like button and the bell and all that shit. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Let us know what you think in the comment section, both of not only the game. If you've got an artifact in Magic that you think is better than fucking Darksteel Plate or Lightning Greaves, tell us that in the comment section below as well. And you can also just say, like, you can make a comment about shilling, but I'm shilling because the product's fucking awesome. There's links in the Kickstarter to the Kickstarter below in the description. Thanks for watching. Thank you for my lovely guests, and we'll see you all soon. Ta-ta for now.
Bye.
Oh yeah. Bye.